Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Orbital. It is a special mission issued only to you. Grief has requested a meeting with you. Orbital has accepted his request and issued it to you as an official mission. Proceed to the designated site and meet with Grief. Grief has also requested that you come to the site alone and unarmed. However, this request is not enforceable, and you are under no obligation to abide by it. That being said, agreeing to this request is likely to earn you his favor. In the end, the decision is yours. In any event, make any necessary preparations and proceed to the meeting site. Briefing over.
Oh wait, is it... Huh. There's no reward money. And why do I get this just feeling that if I show up without any offensive weaponry at all, I'm gonna get screwed? And I'm pretty sure I actually have the option to just go right here, go to weapons, and unequip everything. But I don't think I should go fucking anywhere unarmed. At all. Punch? I mean, we're never truly unarmed unless I break off our arms, but still. My punch is probably not going to be that great. You know what? I'll... I'm pretty sure that also means this. I'll trust it. I'm about to get screwed. I should not trust Grief in the fucking slightest. Wait, hold on. Equipment, weapons, I forgot to take off the left weapon as well. Wait, why is it just putting it... Oh, that's swap equipment positions. There we go. We now have nothing aside one of the guns. Now we really have nothing. If I'm gonna be screwed, I guess it's gonna be for free, right?
Be advised that bringing allies or weapons, even piloting your arsenal, will be seen as an act of aggression.
Even piloting your arsenal.
The choice is yours, but I recommend that you comply with the details of the mission. Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Grief has been detected. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near zero. Radar will not be affected. Begin the mission.
If even piloting my mech apparently will count. This is technically in the zone, just like right on the edge of the circle. Oh wait, it actually is inside the bunker. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I thought it was like behind it. Don't mind me, just being dumb. Alright, what's this?
You came in your arsenal. What is the meaning of this?
What?
Attention. Arsenals detected in the mission area. ID signals recognized. Grief, regret, and gloom of terrors.
As I predicted. You should recognize this redundancy for what it is, Grief.
Was I mistaken?
What do you intend to do, Professor? Feigned ignorance is no longer an option.
Do not be rash, Gloom. That's my...
Still? Still you have faith? Haven't you realized by now?
This unfortunate creature cannot hear the Dominator's voice.
Why do you
guess.
not understand? Why won't you even try to hear its voice? The time has finally come to press onward, but you and the others. Why?
This squandered last chance is your answer, Professor. Awaiting your orders.
Yes, you're right. Redundancies must be eliminated.
I'll help you. You don't need to dirty your hands taking out this trash.
As you wish, Professor.
I suppose this was inevitable.
Really?
They seem to believe you are some sort of redundancy. One that they intend to eliminate.
Die, Daemon!
You are authorized to defend your life. Your mission objective is to defeat terrors and escape the mission area. Begin the mission.
Out of my
I
mech.
was supposed to give you everything. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
Let's retry this, I guess. And apparently the game recognized me arriving to the location, I think, in my mech as like a fault. I'm not sure.
Be advised. The choice. Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Grief has been detected. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near zero. Radar will not be affected. Begin the
So like
mission.
my arsenal is all the way over here. Like, does that... Well, since I fell off, I'm already fucked, sort of, but...
You came in your arsenal. What is the meaning of this?
Alright, so... Legitimately, how do you get here without an arsenal, though? What? This is good. I don't know. Like, as far as I have to show up in an arsenal, so it's like, don't walk with the arsenal. Really? If you move at all, it just ruins it? Just ground it and walk? I don't have down boost, so I can't, like, just ground it.
Be advised. The choice. Approach complete.
All right, so just press...
You have arrived
Y.
at the mission area. Grief
Have
has
not
been
even touched the
detected.
analog stick yet, and now
Scanning
I show up.
battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near zero.
You came in your arsenal.
See?
What is the meaning of this?
Attention. Arsenals detect. ID signals record.
As I predicted.
Was I?
What do you intend to do, Professor? Feigned...
Unequip more things? They see a man who showed up in an arsenal that left it in the back, and he's walking just on his own. Just the opera, and he's like, he means to kill us all. What? Like, I have no weapons. I guess, do they consider the auxiliary a weapon? This fucking propellant tank and that's it? So it's the arsenal with not a fucking thing. Another weapon category installed. No shoulder weapon. No auxiliary, nothing in the pylons, nothing. It's just my mech.
Approach complete.
Still have not moved, so
You have arrived at the
get out of the
mission
arsenal.
area. Grief has been detected. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is
Not even gonna
near
dash,
zero.
just
Radar
walk.
will not be affected. Begin the mission.
Not even gonna dash, not even gonna jump. Nothing that could be hostile. I guess.
Even if I were destroyed, I'm just a copy with only some functions transferred over. Honestly, it's unsettling to me that my actual physical form is just a communications terminal.
What?
You're here. And I was so certain you'd come armed, too. After all, you, the Brigadier General, and the other mercenaries have chosen to defy fate. You all share the same sense of justice, yes? And work together to achieve victory. I don't know who coined it, but your nickname Rookie is quite appropriate. How very interesting and foolish. In the end, it means nothing. There are more pressing concerns. That is why I called you here, to tell you everything. Why do you fight in the first place?
Money.
What is victory really?
Getting money.
Destroying every last immortal and their corrupted AIs. Is that really what this is about?
Actually money.
So you can safely extract femto resources from the Oval Link and waste them to your heart's content. The consortium nations, fools that they are, all believe that the center of the Oval Link contains an enormous mass of femto energy. That mass of energy is the being that will guide us, the Dominator. Or rather, a fragment of it. Its full body still slumbers on the moon. I know how this must sound to you. Trust me when I tell you that I have seen it. I have heard it speak to me. As the moon fell on the day of the awakening, I myself was awakened through my encounter with the Dominator. It is both will and power. It is attempting to guide humanity to their intended purpose. The Dominator has shaped the course of human evolution. References to it exist in ancient ruins, myths, even religious texts. Called by different names across different eras. Which brings us to the present era, and humanity's foolish ambition to use the remnants of the Dominator as an energy source. We have already stripped this planet bare of its natural resources, and now we're killing each other to satisfy our insatiable lust for femto. Over and over, this cycle repeats, a never-ending spiral. We don't even try to understand who or what we are. Inevitably, I suppose, Outers were born. Humans who had adapted to femto particles. The moonfall exposed this body of mine to an incredible amount of femto particles. Or as I see it, the will of the Dominator. That is when I awakened as an Outer, as did my comrades. Well, I don't mean to boast. No, I am proud. I am proud to be the world's first outer. But what are outers, really? There are many theories, but I personally believe outers are those who are capable of hearing the Dominator's voice. From the moment I could hear it, I have heeded the Dominator's voice. It has been no easy task. I've lost many comrades. 3 survivors. That is what we are. What Terrors is. You cannot imagine the hardships I endured to establish Orbital. The Oval Link project was never intended to protect humanity from femtoparticles. I conceived it to protect the Dominator from humanity. But I digress. I'm not here to wax nostalgic. Left undisturbed, the Dominator's will should have permeated the entire world. And in thousands, perhaps even tens of thousands of years, humanity would have realized its original purpose. But that plan, eons in the making, fell to pieces when the moon did. Thus it now falls to me. As the Dominator's emissary, I will set everything back on its proper course. When the time comes, everything will die except the Outers. It is inescapable, but they will not die because I killed them. They will die because they could not adapt. Whether they die today or 10,000 years from now, it's all the same in the end. And now we have arrived at my main point. Listen very carefully. You have the right to advance to the next stage. You're a genetic failsafe, prepared in the event of an emergency, incorporated into the Oval Link project. In other words, your right is a duty. You have a duty to witness humanity's evolution. I won't tell you to accompany me. No matter what path you take, we will be together when the time comes. As we have been already. You may not have realized you have been working to help me. No, us. Bring about a better future. We are but one thread weaving the future. You and I. I have said my piece. 4. Delete all records of this conversation.
2-party consent is required.
Weren't you listening? The future is set. Keeping a record is pointless. If you require 2-party consent, consider yourself the second party and use your best judgment.
Command executed.
Really?
Conversation record deleted. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Meeting is adjourned.
Wonderful. Time is running short. I must make my final preparations. I look forward to greeting the inevitable future with you.
I must tell you something. Attention. I lied earlier.
Okay, thank God For's not an idiot.
I did not delete the record of your conversation with Grief. My best judgment is to entrust the record to you. This mission has no return sequence. If Grief is to be believed, we are past the point of no return. You must judge for yourself where to go from here. I've said enough already. This mission is over.
There's no return sequence? How do I get home? Yes, there is a return sequence, you fucking game. I have here, what is that? I need to alt tab. What is that? Daemon X Machina Mission 0? Nintendo Switch. A Daemon X Machina anime, or just animated trailer, I'm not sure. I'm assuming that's what he was referring to then. All right. And even then, as I said, like, I'm here for the money. And that mission was worth nothing, so I got nothing out of it. And also, how's it going to my Dragons NL? Welcome. Ovo is in chaos. Battles are waging between the AIs and the Black AIs, Sky Union and Horizon, even among the Reclaimers themselves. The fighting between the two AI groups is causing catastrophic damage. Their indiscriminate attacks are destroying facilities and are integral to maintaining Ovo faster than we can defend them. At this rate, they'll be the only ones capable of living within the barrier. Still, all hope is not lost. Through their battling, I've been able to analyze the AI's offensive and defensive logic structures, and discovered the key to infiltrating their network, which has thus far eluded us. By embedding a monitoring worm in my attack on the AI's logical security network, and observing and analyzing their exchange of sensory data, I've learned of the existence of a commanding entity that the Black AIs call the Dominator. I've shared this information with Horizon, and we are now working together to access the enemy AI's network in order to locate and directly confront the Dominator. We may have been deceived. No, let's stop here. It's foolish to be frightened by unseen fears. And then, allow us to inform you of the current situation. Using Forge data, we've developed a program to detect the Dominator's exact location. Now we're trying to develop a virus to deliver him a virus derived from her worm to destroy the AI's programming. Still, the situation is rather bleak. Our engineers say it's possible with enough time. That may very well be true, but we are reaping the consequences of our negligence. The time needed to fix the disaster may be a luxury we can't afford. Outside of Oval, things are even worse. All around the world, crisis-level events are happening due to energy shortages and charlatans spreading false information. We may be witnessing the extinction of the human race. Alright, hold on, let me arm myself up after having to take everything off. And apparently a propellant tank of femto was enough for him to say, alright, you die. The grenades. I guess that counts. Stupid, but it counts. Oh yeah, my shoulder weapon as well. All right, Doc Mantis, the one with the range extender. How's it going? Morning, Grumpy Jimmy. Welcome. What is the next mission then? Emergency dispatch requested. And also, I'm just gonna assume that that mission is a branching point for whatever the story actually is. If you show up unarmed, maybe you hear something and then have something like you're informed and you could maybe make a choice. And if you kill him, or if we have to fight, I'm assuming we don't get that choice. Or I could be expecting too much from this game. I'm actually not sure at all. From what I understand, Armored Core would have been the game that had like such small decisions that actually sort of lead into such a different ending and different outcomes for characters. But I'm not sure this is it. There's some branching there, but basically there are two endings, I figured. Affiliated Consortium Nations. To all available mercenaries. Once you have been briefed on the situation, prepare your arsenal for immediate dispatch. Alright, let's go.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Orbital and its affiliated consortiums to all available mercenaries. We'd like you to join the briefing and provide any assistance that you can. An emergency situation is unfolding in the Ovaling. At this time, we are still gathering data and composing the details of this mission. Complete your preparations as quickly as possible and dispatch. The details of this mission will be updated as necessary. Briefing over.
Hey, he's like, see these 3 missions. Choose one, and the
You
other will be
believe it,
lost.
Rookie?
Damn.
They want to put every available mercenary on this mission. That's never happened before. What's going on, 4?
Roughly 4 hours ago, Arsenals under the command of a certain mercenary seized one of Orbital's most important facilities.
What? Who would take over an orbital facility?
Grief.
BG! But why would Grief do this?
The bastard's finally showing his true colors. Apparently, he's been preparing to usher in something he calls the Dominator.
What the hell's a Dominator?
It's what Grief and some other researchers have been calling that giant mass of femto ore buried in the center of the Oval Link. According to Grief, it will not enslave us as its name suggests, but guide us in some manner.
What? How's a chunk of femto ore supposed to do that? I mean, sure, with that much raw femto, he could take over at least one consortium, maybe 2. But even so...
Apparently, it's not that simple. The Dominator is no delusion of Grief's, but that he would rebel against humanity for its sake is just...
Rebel against humanity. You disappoint me, Brigadier General. You don't understand anything.
Grief. Perhaps you could enlighten us then.
I would be happy to fill the gaps in your knowledge. In due time, the Dominator will reveal itself to us. This event is inevitable. It cannot be stopped. No matter what I do, the future will not change.
Then why did you attack Orbital's facility? If what you're saying is true, you had no reason to do that.
So I may correct the course of history without delay. Humanity must advance to the next stage as fast as possible. This is not a spur-of-the-moment decision. I have been waiting a very long time for this.
What?
Sorry to interrupt, BG, but Orbital just declassified the information on that facility's defense system. Now I understand why they were so reluctant to reveal this info. These specifications are insane. This is clearly a violation of the treaty. Why do they need so much firepower? What are they trying to protect?
Anti-arsenal weaponry. Proof that Orbital did not even trust us. I can think of a much better use for such weaponry. Farewell.
Lieutenant, make that defense system data available to everyone.
Right away, sir.
Excellent. With this, Bullet Works will now conduct a mission to destroy that facility and take Grief into custody. Squad 1 will consist of Crimson Lord, Bishop, and Johnny G. Squad 2 will consist of Falcon, Painkiller, and Bonebox. Squad 3 will consist of Drake, Diablo, and...
Ha! Finally moving up in the world.
No. I want the Rookie for this mission.
BG? Are you for real right now? Why do I gotta sit this one out?
You're not. I need you with me to provide logistical support.
If you want me to come lay down some sick tracks on the battlefield, you should have just said so.
Everyone, prepare your arsenals at once and get ready to dispatch.
Talk about escalation. I never imagined we'd all dispatch for one mission. What the hell's happening to the Oval Link?
If you want to know, survive this battle and see for yourself what the future brings.
Yes, sir. That's what I've been doing so far, and I'm not gonna stop now. Rookie, I'll see you at the mission area.
All right, we have to destroy the facility, and somehow that's actually less money than the previous one that I did, where we had to go in and then destroy some random trash mobs and then get out. What the fuck? And ice cream. We forget that. You know that, Angelo. We forget the ice cream. How's it going, JKO? Welcome.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is at normal levels. Radar will not be affected. Data link shared with the entire squad through the Brigadier General's arsenal. Target facility identified. Begin the mission.
As noted during the briefing, this facility is fortified by a ridiculous defense system. The main attraction is an omnidirectional laser cannon, powerful enough to strike any section of the Oval Link's barrier.
So we busted the hell up before it melts our faces off.
Crude, but yes, that's the idea. Since it needs to store a large amount of energy before it can fire, that makes it somewhat predictable. In the unlikely event that you take a direct hit at this distance, both Arsenal and pilots will be disintegrated.
If we bring down the defense system, Grief will have no choice but to show his face. Major, we'll engage Grief when he appears. You will attack from the front to subdue him. If worse comes to worse, you have my permission to kill him.
Yes, sir. Grief. The legend himself, huh?
Everyone, spread out. Begin the mission.
Alright.
Going one-on-one with Grief, huh? If you can't hack it, Major, I'd be happy to take over.
Cut the chatter. Focus on the mission.
That one's done.
You saying I'm not?
Everyone knows you're strong, kid. But riding off the enemy like that makes people nervous about letting you handle things.
I'm not riding off Grief. I just really want to fight, that's all.
A victory for Bullet Works is a victory for all of us. Didn't I tell you? A real pro finishes the job they've been assigned.
I know. Hammered it into my head so hard I
Oh yeah,
have
there
nightmares
is a
about it.
upward area
We're
here. I
gonna
was just
draw
sort of
Grief
holding
out
up and
and
hoping that
deal
we
with
would get
that
there.
cannon first. Sergeant, swap these nats, will ya? I'm going in.
Kid, wait! Rookie, we're going in too!
Oh boy. What am I doing?
What a joke!
Right? As long as I guess I have to also keep track of like when any of our units, our people die, because I'm gonna have to bring them back up, I think.
What a joke!
No way there, so we gotta go down. I think we gotta go down. I think I'm going the right way. And if not, okay, there are enemies down there, which I think we are going the right way.
You seriously need my help against this enemy?
Oh boy. Alright, things down.
What a joke!
Careful. Also, like assuming that those aren't insta-kills.
The
like
heavy
game's
laser
trying to
can
tell
no
me.
longer hold a firing charge. Defense system deactivating.
This isn't over yet. Terrors will show themselves. All units, stay alert.
And if they don't show, my detonator is primed and ready to bury them.
What's your move, Grief?
Wait, no, there was someone else there. Some other random enemies.
I'm honored that all of Bullet Works would come to greet me. Who will face me first? Or shall I face you all at once?
Grief! He's here. All units close in. Major, engage Grief.
Somebody tell me right now what the hell's going on!
What? The Major couldn't even land a single hit? How's that possible?
Plot.
Am I really going to lose here after coming so far?
How boring. Even the ace pilot of Bullet Works is a mere human like the rest. Submit to the voice of the Dominator, and you will transcend the limits of your own humanity.
The Dominator?
BG, you should order everyone to retreat. A foul scent surrounds us. Are you even still human?
I am more human than any of you can possibly imagine. I walk the one true path. The ideal form humanity should have reached. None of you understand anything.
Take your goddamn foot off the Major's arsenal!
Do I at least get a chance to attack anything? Come on.
Sergeant!
Major! Did you just try to kill the kid to protect Grief? Big mistake.
I can't lose yet. Wait! I was facing down Grief, then the Major attacked me, and now the Sergeant is... What's going on? This doesn't make any sense!
Kid, focus! This is still a battlefield. You've got enemies right in front of you.
I can't lose to anyone. Never. Never!
Just get back, kid. Don't worry about me. This thing in front of us, it's not human. Just a big scary monster is all. That's right, Major. I'm calling you out.
Sergeant! Me? A monster? What the hell are you talking about?
This is what you've wanted all along, Crimson Lord. It feels good to be called a monster, doesn't it? Won't you come with me? I have so much more to show you.
More? I can become even stronger?
I came to gather what I had left behind, only to depart with so much more. I assume you have no complaints, Brigadier General.
Damn you, Grief.
If there's nothing else, I must be on my way. I have a lot of work left to do.
Bastard! Remember, Lieutenant? Someday I'll be next. Don't keep me waiting. Come and kill me.
What?
They're gone.
Grief's unit has left the mission area. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Screw the mission! Sergeant!
Don't waste your time calling the medics. Just get a body bag ready. Come on. Lighten up, kid.
Why did you do that?
Why? Because it's my duty. I'm supposed to be teaching you, kid.
You protected me to teach me?
Look at what you got me saying. Maybe now you understand what the battlefield is really like.
Sergeant, I'm an idiot. I know that. I'll never stop apologizing for it, I swear. Just don't die. Please don't die.
I'm not gonna tell you to avenge me or anything. I just want you to keep living. Pretty sure I taught you that much at least. You hear me?
Sergeant, please. Save your strength.
Brigadier General, that mission you gave me, did I complete it?
Without question. You don't need to worry. I will always be on the battlefield.
Damn right. Now I can finally go home and see my family again. Catch you kids later.
Sergeant. Sergeant!
Do not forget this day. Do not forget your comrades who have fought and bled with you on the battlefield. Keep them in your memory, and you will pay your respects to the sergeant. Now, let's bring her home.
That... Everyone, go here to take out Grief. He is out of control. Shit's going rough. Show up. Grief showed up in a cutscene. Crimson Lord tries one attack. Gets kicked to the ground. Everyone overreacts, saying, oh my god, he was taken out without even a fight, without even landing a single hit. They go to help. Crimson Lord kills one of his own allied units, saying, no, I'm not allowed to lose. Grief says, I can help you, I can make you stronger. And then they're like, wait, really? And then he's like, all right, I'm sold, I guess. The fuck? It's just... what? What is the story? Ricky should have done it himself. I mean, I'm surprised in these cutscenes there's no button or option for me to be like, why are we letting him talk? Just, I have guns. I have swords. I have arms to throw any of those things as well. Why am I not doing any of that? An Una Ravier? Yep. I remember that. We need them to fight. So the... oh my god, that's just stupid though.